Most environmentally friendly thing to do is to make your own products, but ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for that. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about greenwashing and how you can tell the difference between a greenwash product or a product that's actually good for the environment. Greenwashing is basically a company taking their regular old toxic product, slapping an environmentally friendly sticker on it and marketing it to you. A lot of these products are being marketed as eco-friendly, biodegradable, and the thing about that is these are blanket terms that the FDA can't regulate. We buy into that marketing and we continue to buy this toxic product because we feel better that it has an environmentally friendly sticker on it. And we're just putting more money into their bank accounts, into their company, when we should be putting our money into saving the planet, our dying planet. About these companies is they're preying on our desire to help the planet, and in turn using that desire for capitalism. Most environmentally friendly thing to do is to make your own products, but ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for that. So the best thing that I can do is to equip you with these tips and tricks and tools to help you make the best decision for your health, for yourself, and for the planet. So if you'd like to learn more about that, please keep on watching. The first tip that I have for you guys is to check if the product is cruelty-free or vegan. There's already a lot of harmful things being done to animals and wasteful things being done to animals in the agriculture industry. So along with trying to eat as plant-based as I possibly can, I also try to find products that are cruelty-free and vegan. I will put an app down here where you can check that they are cruelty-free and vegan. Moving on. My second tip for you guys is to check what big companies they're under. For example, companies like Unilever, Johnson & Johnson. Products under those big companies end up in the ocean and have lasted for over 50 years. And that's really scary. So if they're under those companies, I wouldn't buy from them. Those big companies are one of the biggest polluters in the world, and obviously that's not a very eco-friendly company to stand by. You don't want to be putting money into their pockets anymore. Essentially, you want to vote with your dollar and put your money towards products that are actually going to take steps to help our environment and not, deteriorate it. My third tip for you guys is to use apps like Think Dirty. This is not sponsored by them or anything, but I really love this app because I add all of the products that I have in my bathroom and they give it a rating from a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being the less toxic and 10 being the most toxic. So I'm gonna read how their rating system works and decide for yourself whether it's a great app, because I personally think it's a great app. Okay. Think Dirty is committed to helping consumers identify the potential risks associated with the personal care products they use every day. Unlike other ingredient databases, we focus exclusively on the chemical content of the products in question. We have consciously avoided the widely used practice of greenwashing, whereby the environmental or social responsibility of a product's manufacturer is factored into the assessment, allowing a product to receive an artificially low toxicity rating. We remain an independent company with no affiliate to other third parties. We are solely concerned about the possible impact of a given product on an individual's health, and our ratings methodology reflects that singular commitment. Our ratings are determined based on publicly available data released by nonprofit and government agencies in North America regarding the health and safety of individual components found in your personal care products. So a really great app like this is essential for finding whether or not your products are good for the environment and if they're greenwashing. So I really recommend you check out that app. Again, this is not sponsored by Think Dirty, I just really enjoy the app. My fourth tip for you guys is to double check if your product is in a company that is either a certified B Corporation or donates 1% of their profits to the planet. What a certified B Corporation is a company that holds the highest value in environmental, ethical, and social issues, and they're very transparent with it. So that's a company that you want to support, and that's a company that is doing the best for the environment. My fifth tip for you guys is to go on their websites, look at their FAQs, look at their mission statements. Don't be afraid to email them your questions, because if they really are a ethical company, if they really do care for the environment, they'll make that their priority. They will shout it to the heavens that, hey, we're here to help save the planet. And they won't shy away from questions about their environmental practices, their social practices, their ethics. And you will really know in your heart whether they're a good company to buy from. And honestly, you'll hear it by word of mouth. Like, just ask them questions, go on their website, read everything that you can, do your research. This tip is to actually support small businesses whose goal is to get everyone to a sort of zero waste lifestyle, because these companies like Earth Hero or Zero Waste Store actually put in the effort to make sure that the products that they are selling are actually good for the environment, that are safe for you, and that are, you know, just the best possible merge between your happy and healthy and the earth's happy and healthy. So really look at local stores that aim to be zero waste, and if you don't have those around, you know, there's always the internet. There's lots of zero waste aimed stores out there, so make sure you check those out. And we're gonna move on to the seventh tip. My seventh tip is to listen to the opinions of zero waste influencers whom you trust. I really listen to people like Shel Bizzle, Eco Goddess, The Girl Gone Green, Levi Hildebrand. A lot of people on Instagram, zero waste influencers, that are similar to me and that have similar values and have similar goals. So I trust them so much, and I'm more of a newbie to zero waste than they are. I really value their opinions, and the products that they say are very good. I would say listen to reputable zero waste influencers who you trust. So it can be anyone on Instagram, anyone on YouTube, and other social medias that you follow. So really listen to those guys. Just experiment and find things that work for you, that they recommend, that they can vouch for. Because the more people vouch for a certain product who have the same values as you, then the more you know that your values align with that product. Okay, moving on to the last thing that I have to say. So, number 8. Do your best to avoid products. Try to find products that are packaged in glass, in cardboard, in metal tins. At least that way they are more infinitely recyclable than plastic. But if you really have to have that plastic thing, at least make sure it's recyclable in your municipality. For Hawaii itself, it's plastics 1 and 2. It might be different in your area, but try to make sure that they're recyclable in your area. And if you can't absolutely recycle it, I suggest maybe a TerraCycle box. I know a lot of people can't, you know, afford a TerraCycle box or can't get a TerraCycle box. The thing is that you do your best to find products that work for you and that are cool with the environment. So what I want to share with you is my mistakes while going through this journey of finding the best sustainable, eco-friendly products for me, and to find out which ones are greenwashing and which ones aren't. The thing is, you're going to make mistakes while finding what works for you, and there's no shame in that because you're trying your best. The best thing that you can do is, if you actually end up buying a greenwashing product, use it all up and find a better alternative for it. It's okay to make mistakes. We're all human. We don't live in a society that supports eco-conscious living, and that's okay. The best that we can do is control what we buy, control what we do, and hopefully other people will follow. So I just wanted to share a little story time about the time that I bought something that was actually greenwashed, and I didn't really realize it until Shel Bizzle came out with this one video. So I was really enamored by this company called Love, Beauty, and Planet, and honestly, when I first heard what they stood for, I was like, oh, this is so nice, like this is so cool, this is too good to be true. And I honestly should have listened to my gut about that, but I ended up buying their bar soap because I was like, oh, well, I'm not buying the body wash that comes in plastic, I'm buying the bar soap. So I bought it and I used it and I loved it. It smelled so amazing. I loved it. But the thing, like, I watched a video about Showbizzle's anti-haul and she said something about Love, Beauty, and Planet. And I didn't take the time to realize, and I wish I realized, that Love, Beauty, and Planet is under Unilever. And Unilever is the hugest, like, one of the hugest plastic pollutants in the world. So after I finished that bar soap, needless to say, I didn't buy any more Love, Beauty, and Planet products, and I just stuck with my good old Dr. Bronner soap. Dr. Bronner soap never did me any harm. It was great. I still love Dr. Bronner, but I honestly kind of wish they had the same smell as Love, Beauty, and Planet. I honestly just love Love, Beauty, and Planet for the smell. Their rose one was so good. But hey, Dr. Bronner, if you're watching this, make one that smells like the Love, Beauty, and Planet rose soap. Okay, well, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was kind of long, but if you stayed to the end, you're awesome. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.